All right, credit versus cash. Well, the problem is we never have enough cash. And if we spend it, it's gone. You ever notice when you spend that money out of your pocket, it's like, bye-bye, where'd it go? What did I get for my money? See, no one wants to spend cash because it's like we feel like we're broke. Kind of sucks. But you know what happens about credit? We can finance the dream, offset the taxes, and borrow money. It's not taxable, and we can play the game to win. You got all that now? Understand. See, we the people have the right. Our constitutional right, the Bill of Rights, and guess what? All right, we have the ability to listen and learn if we turn these up. See, what happened a long, long time ago, the IRS, oh my goodness, they created a form called SS4. It was called a universal form, by the way, for employers and for us, you and me too, and entities. But then all of a sudden in the 80s and 90s, a bunch of ding-dongs started using their Social Security card. They couldn't make up their mind if they were going to use a Social Security card or a driver's license. See, that was about credit, the reference of that. Driver's license now has nothing to do with it. But you know what we're measured by? An SS5, SSM, and an SS4, and the Social Security number, and the tax ID, what? And the credit score. So how do we get more? How do we get the American dream? How do we get what they have? What they have, those rich and famous people. How'd they get it? See, most people want to complain about rich and famous people. In the back of their mind, I think they should shut up and just join them. I think they want to anyway, but it's up to you. So credit versus cash. Well, the reality is there's never enough money. So if we get the credit, we can finance the dream. Like I said before, there's me in front of the $100 million building. Oh, don't worry about the Lamborghinis. It's company cars. You know, this is live. We get to play the game to win. And I'm online 6 days a week anyway to play with you want. Basically simple. No pictures are recorded in the beginning because you're going to waste time. I want you to focus on what matters the most. See, I'm a person that accomplishes all my goals. And I'm not full of, why, like most people seem to be today, and all that blah, blah, blah. There's me in 1981. Highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. It's only 13 feet. I like goodies. You like goodies? Oh, I forgot to say, why man do you jump? And ding dong say we don't. So I like goodies. You like mansions? Got those too. We get to play the game. Guess what? It's called winning the game of business. You see, for me, born in a taxi on the way to Guardian Hospital, my mommy didn't want me. Oh, well, what can I say? I got to meet with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. Every time she talked, her eyes went red. I think she's the devil's wife, to be honest with you. Do you know what I heard? A corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down, went to the library, found out what that's all about. You know what happened next? I decided to see if I can get a corporation for $10. That's right. See, corporations are free in all 50 states. They cost a little filing fee. The corporation I set up when I was 9.5 for $10 is $30 today. You see, you got the ability to change your life if you choose to. But unfortunately, you listen to a bunch of ding-dongs out there going blah, 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 blah every day. So let's do this. Let's do what I did. 1976, got $1 million in the bank, driving a Lamborghini at West Coast College. It's simple. I'm building a mansion in Elligale, California. By the way, I was 16. I didn't go to high school. It'd be a waste of my damn time. So let's understand, my next books and series were very simple. It was books for dummies. See, I feel stupid when I do something new. So I'm going to call it Books for Dummies, and that was already taken. So I call it the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the blueprint of success. Got it so far? Now the next thing we get to play the game is, oh, it went bye-bye. Come back here, Jack, Jack. Here it is, okay. You got to have fun. So the Millionaire's Founders Kit is basically the blueprint of success. I'm on the right side. I got to remind people to quit using it. Okay. What do we get to do? You see, I watch people like you screw up and bring the pain home. You see, I didn't get a family as a kid. I got to eat out of a trash can being used and abused, and it sucked. Now, for 49 years, I've been helping people just like you do. And what do I see? I see people going up and down, up and down, up and down on the credit score and screwing it up. I don't understand. See, the reality is there's no reason to have shitty credit. You have it because you don't know the rules and tools. Drill them down and fault. It's simple. So one of my newest books is very simple. It's called Starting Out Right. This is for high school kids and college kids. You see, I'm going to start their credit file for them. I'm going to give them a credit card. And I'm going to teach them the rules and tools that you never paid attention to. Isn't that fun? So guess what they get to do? I start their file, I get their first credit card, and then I teach them rules and tools. I hope you pay attention today. Now, if you want a copy for your son and daughter, just call 800-254-9506. They'll send you the link so you can download it for free. Or you can go to Amazon and spend $10. It's up to you. We get to have fun. Now, the NACB, what the blanket is that? You see, I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough from TRW in his Spirit in '96. I'm the one who created the rules and tools behind the scene. The 25% rule and tool. See, your problem is you. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. You're not stupid, but half you're freaking lazy. The other half to be a little crazy like me. See, your problem is your credit cards. You jacked up the wrong damn card. You need a sticky behind every credit card. You got to dummy proof it. A $10,000 card, you're going to spend $2,900. That's it. You spend more, you drop your score, can't get any more. You backed yourself in a corner. You hawked your house and hurt your family too. It's like, ay, what the hell's wrong with you? Don't worry, I rhyme all the time too, without trying. Hey, I wrote 2 rap songs for some rappers. Isn't that fun? So if we could balance the debt, we could play the game to win. That's just the National Association of Credit Bureaus of America, the way. Saying I'm the #1 consultant worldwide. Okay, let's play. Never bring that pain home. Okay. What does this really mean? Let's understand. All cards fluctuate but 2. Get it to your brain. See, what pisses me off is watching people screw up. You got a mommy and a daddy. I didn't get that. I got to live in hell. So when I didn't have a family and I watched you screw it up saying, you have a family? What the hell's wrong with you? Don't you want to protect them? These cards fluctuate. These don't. Huh. So what does that really mean? Well, you lost your job. Oh, shit. You hired for a day. Couldn't find one until next week. Oh, shit. And then the end of the year. Oh, shit, year. See, I think we all feel, oh, shit, when something goes wrong. My wife doesn't like the fact that I say, oh, shit. Well, it's just true. The reality is, I think we have to feel what we feel. We know shit happens. What do? We want to scream. We want to cry. Then we want to fall again on the ground and go, why? You screwed up. You jacked up the wrong damn cards. If they fluctuate, and I wrote the rules for a 25-20% rule, that means you can't use the card past 29%. 10,000 is worth $2,900. And what did you do? I got an emergency, Ray. Well, then you go take these 2 damn cards. They don't fluctuate. They're unlimited to $1 million. See, if you jack these suckers up, you wouldn't score or would ever drop. Your problem is your lack of knowledge. And nobody teaches the rules and tools because they didn't set it up besides me. Nobody out there is teaching the rules and tools. But they say, get this, get that. Ooh, you got to do that. Stop. I see so much BS out there, it's ridiculous. It reminds me when I wrote that book called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. There's a lot of bullshit out there. But what can I tell you? These don't fluctuate. So if they have a pay time limit of $100,000 and limited to $1 million, why did you jack up the wrong card? Do these work or something? All right, should you jump up and kick yourself in the assets and blame yourself because you're the one who's guilty? Why don't you do this? Grab a mirror today and say, you're fired, and hire me. Why? I can get you to millionaire. I did it for me when I was 14 and a half. Billionaire, 21. 2.6 billion, 26. Hell, why not? Anybody can do this stuff. See, your problem is you didn't look at the Kennedys, the Hiltons, the Firestones, the Gettys, and the Fords. I did. I got dropped off at Redondo Beach Pier by Mrs. Hope. She rode down that damn window. She says, you're not here at 5 o'clock. I'll leave you there to die. Her eyes went red. I was 3.5 years old, by the way. I ran over to the pier. I was cold. I was hungry. I had a trash can. I got to see Marino Del Rey, Torrance Rocks, Palos Verdes, and Rack Beach. And I stole off the pier and I got caught. Ah! I thought he was going to throw my assets overboard. What did he say? Boy, take out the trash or I'll call the police. Oh, boy. I got to be boy till I was 9.5 years old. Clean the chum bucket. All right, go to the mansions in the weekend and shovel horse and cow. Shit. That was just my life. But I paid attention. You see this page right here? This is the page that would change your life if you pay attention. This is the page you can actually pay attention and change your life starting today. And knock off the crap. Sorry, I'll challenge every one of you. It's simple. You're 35 to 75 years old and you're disappointed and you brought the damn pain home and you had your chance and you blew it. I'm right, you're wrong. That's the way it is. See, your problem every day you drive by that Wendy's restaurant. Why don't you own the damn thing? The storage unit, the laundromat, the car washers. Why don't you own them? I wrote books on these years ago. That's what I teach people to do. I got clients online going, hey, do that. How do you think they learn from Donald Duck? See, you see what it says right there? Look at it. Come on. A corporation's a little legal person. It's right there. Made sue be sued. I learned that at 7.5 years old. I went to the library next to the Torrance Police Department. Man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude as hell. Damn. See, I got a problem. I'm reading 10 to 15 books a week. I taught myself how to read as a kid. Memorize everything. And I'm asking grown-ups what to do. And they just go, wee, wee, wee. I thought they're all stupid. I realized when I grew up they were stupid. My goodness. She came back and said, here's a marker piece, here's a bug. Well, here's a bug. I was just looking for a damn blueprint. I lived on Delane Street in Joanne. She was a nice lady. She wired Apollo 9, 11, 13. She was a NASA engineer. Oh, goody! All she ever did is talk about a blueprint when she was around. Most times she wasn't there anyway. She left at 2 o'clock in the morning. She was gone. Maybe that's why I do. Okay, let's see. What do we do now? Why don't we go to the board? Why don't you write what I write if you want to change your life? So here you got you. Being you sometimes sucks. Okay, terrible. And you could have had 3 divisions of you. You could have had 3 chances to try. Instead, you brought the pain home when you never had to. Now, here's a corporation, and you're going to say, I got an LLC, Ray. I got an LLP. I got an S Corp. I got a C Corp. I got a PC. All right, that's just professional corp or a nonprofit. Whee! You see, the bottom line is you're not making the money you want anyway. And your biggest problem you got today is you. See, the goal is to have a corporation. It's a legal person. A corporation is a legal what? Person. So that means that we have the foundation right there. And that's the key to it all, okay? All right, I've been offered credit lines. Am I supposed to read this one here? Yes, okay. I've been offered credit lines increased through my credit card. They usually take increase when they offer it to me. Well, it depends on the card. You see, if it's a credit card like a Capital One, and you go to the dashboard, if you do change your numbers and projections, there's no inquiry. A Credit One can do that too, but it's not my favorite card. Okay, I never miss a payment with them over the last 15 years. Fantastic, good. So do this bit, which nobody cares. Sorry. Nobody cares you didn't make a payment or you didn't miss one. The goal is to increase the limits of cards so I understand credit in the first place. I'm reaching out to you because I do not want to do anything that would interfere with my rapid refresh. Well, if you had an emergency, you stop the rapid rescore. That's the goal. But again, I would say go to the credit class that we do on the weekends and let's increase the limits on the cards. Capital One, no problem on dashboard, and Credit One, no problem. But again, if you know how to play in the dashboard for American Express or Chase, you can do the same thing. See, Chase has a problem. I want all of you to do yourself a favor today. I want you to write down 5/24. 524. Write it. Write down. Come on. 524. You're going to Google that. It'll come up Chase. That's the rule. If you got 5 cards in 24 months, they don't give you another one. You got to understand the rules of all these cards. Every card has a personality to it. Every one. Okay, let's understand. Here's 24 million out of 62 million. I've been doing this since I was 9.5 years old, people. It's easy. I know more than anybody. It's just simple. I got to train Yarborough at TRW and became a Sperry. Wow! Big deal. So let's go back to the corporation structure. See, he doesn't want to increase his limits, or he does, but no inquiry. But the problem is he's in business. He wants a corporation. So why don't we make him a qualified CFO and go get corporate credit? See, personally, you can only get $100,000 anyway. That's okay, $100,000 personal, but the corporation can be $100,000 per credit card, $100,000 each. Would you like one per division? All right, they offer 99 more. See, your problem is going to be you. And when you try to do things on your own without me helping you, you kind of screw it up. That's why he's asking the question too. So let's go understand something. If a corporation's a legal, what? Again, what? Person, what do we do? Well, first of all, you're going to put an M in the box. That's management. Okay? Now, you're going to understand Bank of America. You're writing what I'm writing, right? You're paying attention? Write it now. Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank is closing 16,000 locations right now. 16,000 more. They're bankrupting the location. See, their parent company never brings the pain home because they're the puppet master up here. They get to take that branch and bankrupt the heck out of it. Why? They signed a lease for 100 years. See, a corp owning a corp can do the same thing. When I invented division process in 85, 86, it does it even better. So let's understand. Today, I want you to follow along. Can you follow along? Okay. Let's have 9 divisions. Is that okay? Let's have 9 divisions and let's have fun. Let's understand something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, goody. See, the problem you have with you is you have the line of defense right here. So write down line of defense. Your problem is you never plan the oh shit day, week, month, or year. And then you let the pain come home. Before I got my beautiful wife decades ago, I promised myself I'll never bring the pain home. I'll never get married and have kids. I'll be damned if I do what you do. I'm one of the few. I'm not one of the many. You hear what I said? I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I won't be like you. I want you to be like me. I just want you to do with the rules and tools. Your problem is you walk around like, bah, I'm a sheep, I'm a duck. You follow like everybody else. It's ridiculous. Stop following people. Do your own race. Let's do this. Draw a line right there. That's a line of defense. And then you can say, I'm in real estate, Ray. Oh, goody for you. Okay, you got 9 houses. Wow. Tell me what a homestead blocker is. What's a UCC1 chattel mortgage? How about the form I created in the 87 called assignment of mortgage? See, explain to me, Lucy, what the hell are you really doing besides bringing the pain home? Well, I got an LLC. Ooh, goody. Boo! They sue one of those houses, you lose them all. Why? Because you don't know what the hell you're doing anyway. Amateur hour. Just my opinion. You see, you got to realize foundation's the key. And if you do any business, it should be a division. Because your corporation's on Secretary of State's website. You're the only voice that can sue and screw up. You're on the bank account too. So let's pay attention. Let's turn these suckers up today. If a corporation's a legal person, now who said it? Supreme Court. Supreme Court deemed it to be true. May sue or be sued. It's right there, right there. But if then on the bottom here, what bothered me when I was 9.5, all right, Professional Business Code 17983, all right, it says not required. What the hell? Where's my options? The law gives options. I don't like this. I knew something was wrong when I was 9.5 years old. I couldn't figure it out for a while. But then I started helping hand. Check it out. I'm 9.5 years old, cost me $10. $10. It came back in the mail. Wow, it worked. Wow. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm amateur too. But then all of a sudden I got this stuff in the mail. Damn. Everybody got credit cards in the 80s and 90s without applying for credit. You see, back then you didn't have to use a social security number, which you're not supposed to anyway. But it's a dummy started that. Okay. So I got 100,000 credit cards in the mail. I got named in the movie Dave. Mrs. Hope called basically Ted Turner and said, what did he do? Is he a crook? He was at the poker game. All right, he's a billionaire, the Turner broadcast. I just think he's an idiot. You see, I had to explain to him slowly 26 ways using SS4. You see, you got to go back to the board again. Here's your problem. You signed an SS5 form equals SSN. That's what you did. Now, each one of these can have an SS4 because it's a universal form. You don't realize even to this day it is a universal form the way they designed it in the first place. I'll show it to you. Maybe today I can get you to pay attention. I hope so. We'll see what happens. Then I started Orange County Blind Center. Damn. I wanted to help my little friend. And then I used the word Braille and got named in a lawsuit. Oh, shit. When you get named in a lawsuit when you're 12.5 years old, you know the only word you know is, oh, shit. What did I do? Never bring the pain home. See, the lie. Your attorney, your CPA, and your corporate service, they lied to you. On the social media, the guy goes, you can bankrupt, get another one. I think that's racketeering, RICO Act, right? Wire fraud, something. Isn't that dangerous to tell people to bankrupt it the hell out on purpose? But here's the problem. When Ken Yarborough and I wrote a book in '87 called File Segregation, I didn't like it. See, Ken was CID, bodyguard for President Nixon at the time, and then witness protection and worked for TRW. Oh, goody. He says your divisions rate take 3 to 6 months. Good for that. You see, you've got to realize one thing is a corporation filing date is its birth date. So is the division, so is your birth date. Now watch. When you sign the car for the corporation, the car, you sign the lease of a building. You sign for a credit card. You pierce your own veil. See, I got this ding-dong that's out there going, when you get a car, you only write off the miles and this, that. Knock off the crap. This is stupid. You take the car, you trade it in to a division of a corporation. It's not your damn car. But you got the damn keys. If the company owns the car, solve the damn problem. Instead of this ding-dong, you need to stop. I see stupid. I hate stupid. All right? If the company owns the car, you get to drive the car. It's not your damn car. Doesn't that solve your problem? Your problem is your car is registered to you. Do you know how stupid that is? I mean, we're not stupid people, but we fall stupid. The day you get in a bumpity bump at Sam's Club, you better get a police report because that person's going to lie when they drive away. It's all your fault. Then they call one of these bloodsucker attorneys on TV, Morgan, I'm Larry Parker, blah, 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 blah. See, these bloodsuckers are everywhere, billboards everywhere. Your driver's license, your insurance registration today has your home address on it. That is the stupidest thing you could do, and you're highly intelligent. Here, this is where I work. I'm at work all day. Here's where I live. Go rob my house. How stupid could you be? Damn, I don't understand that. You're on the national mailing list. What the hell's wrong with you, too? Oh, well, you can pretend peekaboo all day long. You signed the damn car. Oh, you signed the lease on the building. You got the credit card. You got it, too. Oh, shit, you're the CFO. Congratulations. If you were a true CFO, you realize that SS4 form allows a CFO to be on that form and guarantee everything. Everything! But you're so busy going, beep, 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 beep. That's about it. I don't stand people. So I don't like people. I like teaching and preaching. But I'm more of a private person. When you're using abuse as a kid, you don't like people most of the time. So what do you get to do? Your corporation's allowed 4 things. These are race rules. Do whatever you damn well please because you're doing it anyway. But you didn't make millionaire and billionaire, so maybe you'll pay attention to me. We'll see. To buffer tax. Corporation doesn't pay tax to what's profitable. Ooh, I like that. Corporate credit, damn, it's all a write-off. There's only 24 million. Hell, the hell, there's 62 of this stuff before I drop it on the ground. See, I get to write off the interest rate in the credit card. Ooh, I could finance the American dream and not bring the damn pain home. What a concept. Oh, the car, that's fleet price tax ID. Oh, then the free hotel gets a buffet. But then you get 7 things to do. See, here's your problem. You're so busy trying to make it, you don't make it. You keep kicking yourself in the ass heads. I mean, maybe we should grab this stack of cards. Maybe this over here. Maybe this one over here. Maybe we could get all these American Express cards over here. Oh, maybe we'll get the 150s in Wells Fargo. Or go to this pocket, get another pocket. Hell, shit. I've been doing this since I was a kid. This is easy stuff. I don't know what's wrong with you. You even listen to a bunch of ding-dongs. Maybe that's what it is. You see, a division is a line of defense. You will have a no shit day, week, month, or year. You will. But you allow it to be you. Why would you do that? Why would you allow the corporation to get sued and screwed up too? I don't understand. You have the right to create a line of defense. If we got a problem with this entity, this person, this tenant is a turd, they're going to slip and fall and sue us and screw us, we're going to disconnect, isolate, incorporate, and we're going to bankrupt the damn peace. We're going to get rid of the peace. Why do you want to be the peace? What's wrong with you? There's no peace. Oh, well. The line of defense, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports. What? I'm the guy that created the dashboard in 1987 for divisions that have instant credit reports. You might want to pay attention to me. It's up to you. And then the line of defense. If that's 9 houses, that's 9 people can slip, fall, sue, and screw me up and take it all away. Hell, I want to plan my problem today. But then that's 9 lines of credit. That means I need 18 divisions. Come on, look at bankruptcy code. Now, it's a public record. You can bankrupt what? It's simple. You can bankrupt an SSN and an SS4. But I can get one of these suckers. I get as many as these. Whoo. So I have the intent not to do fraud, but I have the intent to save my assets and go get the goodies. Oh, well. You see, you need a lot of defense. You don't even know it yet. Don't worry, and all the cash applications out there, all of them. 18 years ago, as an affiliate, I got them to put the division process on all cash applications. You're not even paying attention yet. Yeah, COVID slowed me down, so did the pandemic. Okay, we get to play the game. Do you want to play to win? Do you want to play to win? It's simple. Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to be a millionaire? Say hell no. Say it out loud. Hell no. You see, you need to be a millionaire corporation. You receive money as tax, and probate when you're dead. A corporation receives money, no taxes due to you're profitable. Could you imagine you got your first paycheck a long time ago? Where's my money? Where's my money? Then you went to HR. Where's having my money? The IRS gets your cut. You get the leftover. Whee! Corporations, the IRS gets the leftover, if there's any leftover. Isn't that better? That's how the rich and famous play the game. So if we do it my way, we're going to have 18 divisions, 9 for 9 lines of credit, and 9 for locations. You want to play? You want to be real about it? It's simple. I like to play, and I want to win the game of business. My first series when I was 16 years old. Wow. Wow, look at that. See, I had my 21 car collection. I'd had my suit match the car and my cologne and everything else. Isn't that fun? That's what I did. That's just what I thought, this way to do it. See, those buildings and those 2 cars, that's 1,013 divisions. I don't know which turd's going to slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. So my professor was right years ago. Ray, you're paranoid. Hell yes. I learned this when I was 8.5 years old. I worked my tail off all weekend selling seeds, clackers, and mold yards. I'm counting my $52. That mean witch grabbed my money and said, you're paying rent. What the blanket, 8.5 years old? Her eyes went red again. The devil's wife. What did I do? Went to the library, I-bonds, savings bonds, double E bonds. Check them out. We get to play the game. Now, do you got your cell phone ready? I hope so, because this is the most important picture you ever took in your life right now. Let's pretend you're going to do everything I want you to do, because I carry a $2 million bond, and I guarantee you're going to get $5,000 a month, then we're going to get to 10. I'll guarantee in writing. If you do what you're told to do, I'll get you to $10,000 a month, and then we'll clone it 9 more times. Would you like $100,000 a month? Hell, I got to $1 million friggin' a day. You want to play yet? But it's up to you. Take your damn picture now, right there. You drove by the Wendy's the other day on the right-hand side. Why don't you own the damn thing? On the left-hand side was a Jack in the Box. Why don't you own that too? I've been writing books and things about this, all this stuff all my life. It's called auto income. So listen carefully. If you allow me to line you up to get a Wells Fargo 150, here's $300,000. We're going to have you write a check to escrow. I don't want that damn money. Hell no. All these people that gather all the money and do the investment for you, you know, they used to become Ponzi. Now, you got one of my clients out there going blah, 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 blah. And he was bragging he took $60 million and divided by 14,000 people. So they each got $4,285. What the blank? Out of how many years? What the hell? You're living the billionaire life and you're shitting on your clients, in my opinion. I think that sucks. I mean, shouldn't they all live like billionaires too? But again, you're always going, well, they look at me. Oh, I'm all that in a bag of chips. Well, that's okay. When you bought my books years ago, that's okay too. But I always wanted to make them buy the escrow, because then they own a piece and they get auto income monthly. Monthly! See, the bottom line for you is you live on your income. Your income's your lifestyle. And you haven't even balanced that too. So if you took that picture right there, what are we going to do? We're going to take a line of credit and we're going to write a check for an escrow. You're going to do that. I'm going to line it up for you. If I line up this storage unit, it's $2.1 million. 4 people get $8,000 a month. Is that okay? Here's one for $2.9 million. 6 people get what? $9,000 a month. Oh, goody! Then we're going to get a storage unit and a laundromat and dry cleaners. I've been writing books and doing this all my life. I don't understand. I watch these people have the money. I got clients that get millions of dollars a month. So if you listen and learn and play my way, you're going to get auto income. But if not, you just go back to what you've been doing. Is that working for you? How's it working for you? See, all cards fluctuate, but these don't. You jacked up the wrong damn card. What's wrong with you? American Express is crazy. They offer 99 more cards to the Reynolds University, right there, 99 more. Hell, I could turn that to $100 million just for the hell of it, to prove my point. If we use manageable debt, this is $100,000 of personal credit, all right, $100,000 of personal credit, and then we have that $100,000 or $2 million for the corporate credit, auto income, and then we want to leverage money. See, the goal is simple. Everything I do is rules and tools and steps. You can't even screw it up unless you screw up on you. So what do? I need $100,000 ready for personal. Okay, let's give you $100,000. The office wants $9,000, $10,000. Okay, here's $5,000. You got a chance. Now $100,000 for the corporation, so $200,000 of credit. That would give you the foundation you need. Okay, no problem. So if we did this today, online, now, and you sell $6,999, you get to save over $15,000. Whee! But see, I don't get a paycheck. Don't need one of those. Haven't had one for 40 years. So if you did that now, and there's your Zelle, take a picture, and then what are you going to do? Zelle, now, or call the office now. During the broadcast, they'll honor the deal. But if you sit there going, beep, 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 that's all that happens. 800-254-9506. You get 5%, and we got to charge it because the bank charges us. Okay. Now, let's watch. If you do what you're told, oh my goodness, I'm going to tell you what to do. Is that okay? Is that okay? I tell you we're going to take this corporate credit. We're going to use it to buy the lifetime income. Borrow money's not taxable. See, you stole from your family. Why would you do that? Why would you take money or credit from your family? What's wrong with you? You can't write any of that off. It's like hell. I don't understand. So if we get the fourplex, the apartment complex, the Wendy's, or the Jack in the Box. I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19. Got my storage unit too with my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis. That was fun. We got to play the game. Now, let's say you're going to be like a Linda. Linda's a client from 1986. All right, she joined my Eagle's Nest program that were worldwide. Okay, what did she do? She spent $2,000 on a card, $26 a month to finance it. Now, we rebuilt her to a 770 score. Okay, no problem. That took 142 days. The American Express personal and business cards got her those too. And what do we do? Okay. Now, $100,000 of credit took 185 days. See, I don't have a magic wand, but I have the way to rebuild anybody. What do we do? Now, $450,000 in a year. Okay, no problem. So now we took write down blueprint loan. Blueprint loan, you write it down. American Express or Chase or Stellar Bank. I got her one for $240,000. Now, she wanted to take the Hyatt Hotel in Texas and convert it, and she's going to call it the Blueprint Apartments, by the way. She already did it. 117 units, so she needs 125 divisions to get that to happen. Would you like someone to partner with you, Linda? Each, 3 other people putting 50,000 in. Nope, you want it all? Okay, no problem. She took the whole thing, no problem. And what happens? This creates an income of about $187,000 a month. Other projects as well. So again, what do? Linda's been around a long time. I made her a millionaire 5 times. So it took her 1 year, 210 days to get to 6.4 million. Okay? So she financed it at $26 a month. That's kind of fun. I like that. Take a picture. Have Linda tell you how I made her a millionaire 5 times. She will. It's simple. That's a $27 million project now. So should we use cash or credit? What would you use? So let's understand. If a division buys an apartment complex, you need 125 divisions because you're going to separate each division liability per tenant, and then you're going to split deed them. When I created form in 1987, 88, called assignment of mortgage. See, my little forms are all at stores back then too. Legal files, legal this, legal secretary, all these pieces of paper. Give everybody how to connect the dots. If you did my way, that means you're the bank for $126,000 a month. Would you like to learn to become the bank? The bank gets to win. But again, we look at this here. It's an apartment complex. They want $3 million. They want 10% down. Where are we going to get the money, honey? Off the cards. Okay. Line of credit. 10%, $300,000. Okay, no problem. The monthly payment is $23,000. No problem. The income is $36,000. We're making a profit. Wow, goody. Now that 13,452 is great. So that means 3 people, 2 people, we're going to get between $4,000 to $6,000 a month as we raise the rents, okay? But again, I'm not done. I want to split deed each unit. I want to become the bank for 30 years. By becoming the bank and assignment of mortgage, we create that to be $76,800 a month. So now we can divide it by 5 people. How much are we going to get? Over $10,000 a month. Whee! Isn't that the way to play? In the division process. So my problem in the late 88 and 89 and 90, I had a big problem. See, I got 62 million I'm playing with now, and I don't like trade line crap. This is real credit. Okay. My dashboard, I had 53 million of credit cards. They're shrinking my limits. They'll do that to you today too, if you don't use the credit. What do I do? I went to the library. It's the only thing I had. I found C191D, I could loan out money. So I wrote another book called Buckets of Money. Whee! I took my first matrix at 4.6 million, and I loaned it out in buckets of money. I made the credit go up, up, and away, and grow it some more. Damn! And did you know that notes behind that were $1.1 billion? Isn't that fun? All right, that's the fun thing. I was having fun with people doing with you. You want to become the bank? We'll see. See, now, here's the problem. All right, one of my clients earlier today, he's got to get an address. The bank caught him. He was using a P.O. box, and they use the address of the P.O. box for the bank. Banks don't like that. They want a real address. So a home address. Or you can actually lease 12 feet from my office. If you're in the partnership business with me, I got 6 positions available still. You get to lease 12 feet. So then it's not shared office space. You say it's your own location because it is. Wouldn't that fun? I lease 12 feet at a time. I don't like shared office space. That kind of sucks. So what do we get to do? We get to play and have fun. All right. Now take a picture. Ray, I only want a Wendy's restaurant. Okay. 2 divisions, 14 subs. So that means, understand, we're going to have 2 divisions here, okay, and we need 14 subdivisions, okay, for the Wendy's restaurant. And we're going to build subdivisions to create lines of defense across the board, okay? So there's Wendy's. Storage unit, no problem. 2 divisions and 8 subs. Fourplex, 2 divisions and 4 subs. An apartment complex, we need 125 divisions, period, to do an apartment complex. You see, maybe you want to own the apartment complex. One loan and all that rent. Why don't we let the tenant become assignment of mortgage and let them buy the piece and become the bank? Why don't we turn it to be the bank for 30 years? It makes a lot more money. Isn't that fun? Money gets you honey. When I set up the dashboards in 1987, when I'm training Yarborough how to get tax ID, how to get instant credit file, experience, charge, and Equifax, it was simple. All I had to use is history. Give me a name of a person or a corporation, I'll build some credit to it. So what happens, I don't need tax ID till that daisy chain. So understand, every division is about $1,000. Okay. Add history, no problem. When we daisy chain credit, no problem. And then we'll get separate tax IDs as we separate billing. So for me, because we have a problem right now, we're running out of time. You see, this is September. Oh my goodness, coming up. What do we do? Oh my goodness. 3rd month in the 3rd quarter, it's out of time. What do we do? See, you got things filed because the birth date of the division is the filing date. So is that one of the corporation. So is your birth date. So today, if you did it now, in sell, you're getting 9 divisions for $9.99. Simple. And if you don't, then the opportunity just goes away. Simple. I like simple. So at 9, 18, 36, 72. And if you needed subdivisions, you need at least 100 of those. So we look at 4,000 for 100 subdivisions. It's an offer for at least 10 minutes. If you Zelle, you save 10% on that too. Or you call the office right away and you say, I just heard Ray and I want to get that special today. And you're going to Zelle, and use a card too. 800-254-9506. And you get charged 5% more for the card. Okay, it's up to you. Now what do? You're going to need a DUNS number for your corporation. There's how you get your DUNS number. And the little code 750 is going to help you with that too. There's the ones I endorse and what we get to do. Now, I love the fact that I'm helping you and my clients out there helping people too. It's kind of fun. The BS I feel is when they say credit repair. Well, the credit repair cloud was indicted for $3 million. Daniel's probably going to go to prison. See, credit repair is against the Fair Credit Reporting. It's against the law. They should rebuild and educate versus the blah, blah, blah. All these removing stuff. All these ding-dongs on social media. All right, so I don't like the fact they lie. But again, the ones that always go, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Don't they realize you're confusing the world? You see, the IRS is here and you're rich, you're rich. How rich are you? Goody. I'm not rich. I don't have anything. I'm poor, but I control millions and billions. I'm a puppet master. Why would I own anything? That's called stupid. If you want to tell the world you own it, the realities are going to sue you and screw you up. The IRS is probably going to indict you again and again. So be careful, please. So what do? Well, simple. Today, you're running out of time. You're getting older, slower. Heck, you're not as pretty as you used to be. If we focus today, what is our goal? Let's increase the limits on credit cards. Let's analyze you. See, I've analyzed 50 million people so far. So I took it this 479. I got him 155 points. Is that okay? How about this, basically 163 points? See, we can do this for anybody in 90 days. How about an 828 from a 635? Anybody can do this, but understand, the graph on the credit file that you see is your heartbeat. You control the heartbeat of your credit. You're the one making it going up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's your problem. You don't understand rules and tools. We designed the oldest card and then the 29% rule. Sticky. When you jack it up, you drop your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. You backed yourself in a corner. You did it to yourself. You did it to you. I don't understand. These don't fluctuate, everything else does. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Maybe these don't work. So let's cut all the crap out. Well, let's think. A corporation with 18 divisions gives me a line of defense. If I screw up one piece or a piece gets screwed up, like your bank, your grocers in the cities do, you get rid of the bad piece, you keep the other pieces. That's how it works. That's why I designed when I was 16 years old. Playing the game. Let's win. 100,000 of credit. Let's get a couple of these. And let's daisy chain the hell out of them 9 more times. Why not? See, what do you have to lose? You tried your way for a while. Now you're fired. And you're going to do it my way for a while. Fire yourself. I bought my first storage unit with my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Soltis. LA School Board. Bob, you want to buy one with me? Sure, why not? We got $17,350 each for our corporations. That's right. That's the monthly income. Whee! See, I like boring and steady. It's what I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Boring and steady. Here's you. Honey, we're going to start a business. We're going to hawk our house. We're going to jack up our cards, drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more, and bring the pain to you and me, and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. Isn't that stupid? I don't understand. Why the hell would you ever bring the pain home when you never had to? All you need is a division of me, division of you. What? I don't understand. I swore I'd never bring the pain home. Never. These don't fluctuate. What card should I jack up when I have an oh shit day? Ho, ho, ho. See, the oh shit day doesn't last forever. You drag it on 3 to 6 years because you don't know what you're doing anyway. Amateur hour. Sorry, this is true. I lost my job. I got 2 kids to feed. Well, number one, you live in a house, an apartment, maybe with mom's house. Maybe you got your own apartment or house. Go drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. But since you're full of crap, those kids can get food from the church and show up here, I'll give you a damn job. But you're making $210 for that stupid sign per day, so why would you work? And you're wearing your jammies. You're strong enough to get a job. When I was a kid, we called them hobos or bums. They were in the cemetery. But again, what did they do? They let them all out, the crazies. Fairview State Hospital, Lisa used to work there. You know what? They let them all out in the 70s and 80s. Some people need help. Now look at the price we're paying. But what do? I'm in a coma. Can you imagine? We took one of my yachts, my 3 yachts in the backyard. All right, 72 people in the middle of the yacht, no problem. What's the fireworks of July 4th? July 5th, I'm in a coma. Someone had a virus, didn't tell anybody. Oh, shit! I have my 3 divisions and my 5 closet divisions. I always planned the problem. 2011, what did I do? Well, let's see, I built $1 million of credit in 6 weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. Happy wife, happy life. She long as she has a house, makes it a home. She leaves me alone, I go kill it. That's the way it works. So I have my divisions ready to go. See, you better plan the problem because you're getting older slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. And someone's going to want to sue you and screw you up. Don't worry, it's probably some of your friends and family. Oh, they already have? Why don't we plan the problem? Why don't we look at the Federal Trade Commission that says credit repair is a scam? It's right there. Not allowed to collect money up front. How about the Credit Repair Organization Act? Wow, what do you do now? Why don't you just download my book that's been out there for 35 years since they're all using anyway? See, I wrote the book, all right, Winning the Credit Game. It's simple, it's right there. Take a picture, download, get a free copy. See, I want to change the world. That's what I'm trying to do. So get your free copy, give it to everybody you know, free. There you go. You get the letters for the creditors and credit bureaus too. You get to have fun. Now, you should get a copy of Debt Crisis Intervention. Why? Because that's exactly what gives you the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. See, on the credit bureaus, you used to have this consumer credit counseling. That was one of my companies years ago. So if you want a copy, there you go. Now, today, you're going to say, Credit Karma, you're fired. Why? There's no damn phone number to help you. They get indicted a couple of times. On top of that, what do they have? They don't have Experian. You know Chase Bank, you pulls Experian? Most of your banks do. So they give credit cards for personal and business up to 22 months with no interest. That's like free money. So I need Experian. But again, what you do is on you. Okay. Now, maybe you're part of that LifeLock thing. All right, but be careful because they were indicted 6 times too. Their last indictment is $100 million. Analytical has a $2 million bond, and they're part of the dark web too. They're not going to rip you off. They're going to charge you $25 a month, and they're going to call you every 46 days and tell you what to do. No more guessing from now on. And then their new part of their app is simple. They're Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, Challenger, and Equifax, corporations, credit reports. Whee! What a concept to play the game to win. So I think you should fire Credit Karma as far as I'm concerned, but it's up to you. Scan it, take a picture. All right, it'll last longer. All right. So the goal should be, let's repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. That's what I always want to do. Let's suck out stupid and put brilliant here. You got it in your brain anyway. Let's get brilliant. What do we get to do? Well, today, you could have invited 10, 20 people today to watch me. And if you did, you could have registered every one of them in a dashboard, and you would have got 10% back to you on Zelle, all right, store credit, or a check. What would you like? See, I call it make a friend, make a buck. We can help you and help other people too. Isn't that concept? What a concept we get to win. Now, Saturday, I got classes, 5 live, in their specialties in rotation. Last weekend, we did real estate. Oh, the nonprofit's coming this week. One of my #1 classes. Nonprofit, how to get a 501c3 exemption. You don't have to pay someone $15,000 for that. Go to class, don't fall on your what, and learn how to play. I do them all the time. But again, what I'm going to tell you. If you ask me how I'm doing any given time, always good. That's what I told everybody since I was 2.5 years old. Always good. It's none of their damn business how I feel. I keep my mindset and say, thank you, Jesus. Always good. Always good. God gave me another day. Now, if you like me, take a picture and put a Google review for me. If you don't like me, leave me alone, please. Luckily, they changed the law last year. So if anybody writes a bad review, you can sue them for $100 million each. I had to sue some people. See, I will guarantee anybody on the line, if they ever had a problem with me, and they get their money back, or I give them $1,000 not to name some shit about me. Because it's all lies. I'll help the devil if he wanted to show up today. But they wanted to just go blah, blah, blah. See, not everybody likes me, nobody likes you. But again, if you do a little good review. If not, leave me alone. Because I don't want you to do anything besides to hurt me. I want to help you. That's the goal. All right, puppet master time. You see, I like to be a puppet master. I don't own anything. I don't even have a car. But I got the keys. Bum, 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 bum. You see, on social media, you need an LLC, peekaboo. Oh, the car, you can only ride it. Stop. If that car is owned by the corporation, you can write off every damn piece of it. It's not your car. All right, you might just charge the employer, you have to drive it home. Storage charges, storage fees. 21 cars owned by division process. Not my cars, but I got the keys. Isn't that fun? 1,013 divisions. Whee! We're going to play the game and win. Remember, I told you to take a picture of this. I pray and hope you did, because that's your future. That's what you should have did 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 70 years ago. But you didn't do it. What's wrong with you? It's called auto income. Now, I got to blueprint you. I got a blueprint. I got to get you on the phone for an hour, you and your partner of life. Past, present, future. Got to know about that. You have a bankruptcy, tax lien. Do you screw American Express or Chase? You got a family, you got a corp, you got divisions. How many you got? You need 18. Irrevocable trust. Because why? We're going to plan to die. We're going to plan to live and plan to die. So your family don't get stuck in a probate like you got stuck. Okay? What are we going to do? Cars division, houses trust, and we're going to create auto income and cash flow for you per time. It's in my book 49 years ago, page 6, paragraph 3, by the way. So what do we get to do? A blueprint costs $2,000. $2,000. I'm $25,000 a day and $3,000 an hour. Simple. But again, today, if you did it right away, it's $9.99. $9.99. And then I get to help you create your own blueprint. But then if you sell that, you save 10%. See, I'm going to tell you what to do when I call you every 3 weeks. I'm going to answer your questions, but I'm going to tell you what to do because I don't want you to think. The more you think, the more you screw it up. Sorry. If it's free, that blueprint call if you partner with me. Now, here's the form. 1984. Can you imagine? I get this letter in the mail from the Secretary of State of California. You have to pay $800 per corporation up to $1,000 per year. What the blank? I own a bunch of Shakey's, shopping centers, 31 flavors, Subway sandwiches, this and houses and condos and all kinds of stuff. I'm going to have to pay $1.2 million just for franchise tax fee? Hell no. And I asked Sacramento a question. Can I create an entity under a corporation that waives the franchise tax fee? See, banks and grocery stores and cities have corps owning corps. They said, yeah, find a former modified one, please. We'll see if we'll approve it for you. Well, it got approved in 85. You see, your corporation will have number 4A, the division. My corporation will be number 4. Ooh, and then we're going to have a B and a C. 4 people in a project getting 25 to 50% of a project, okay? What does that do for you? It creates auto income. We get to use the credit. We build you up and away. And guess what? They can't take it away from you. It's a division process too. We get to play. Isn't that the game we should play? See, your problem is you didn't have any fun. I've been having fun all my life. So if I play with you for 12 months, every 3 weeks we're on the phone, I get to tell you what to do. Now you need $200,000 of credit, 25 subdivisions, blueprint calls, and me. But again, maybe you don't want to spend $45,000. Okay. Well, it's discounted to $20,000 a day. Now you save $25,000 on top of that. Maybe you don't want all the goodies yet. Okay, no problem. Why don't we take and get the 3-day summit for you? You can watch that in the books and CDs. If you did it today, $10,000. You're stuck with me every step of the way. There you go. And we're going to get you to auto income. And if you do what you're told, you're guaranteed $5,000 a month. And then we're going to get to 10 and then do it again and again. But again, you have to follow through. There's your zow. There's your now. Or you can call the office and talk to a specialist right away. 800-254-9506. There you go. You see, when I started the Reynolds University in 2001, the building was basically 22,000 square feet, Irvine Spectrum, one technology drive. And then I got Texas, I got Arizona, I got Utah too. And PEI, we're training all the people for Carlton Sheets, Dave Delgado, and Russ Dalby too. All those silly people going blah, blah, blah. You know what? The Reynolds University. I'm standing in a building for that too today. We get to play the game to win. If you want one of the specialists to design a custom package for you, for your current business, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, I can do that too. It's simple. If you want to look behind that curtain every time, because when they say no, no doesn't mean no. No means they don't know how. That's all a no meant. They don't know how. I never accept the word no. I think they're stupid when they say no. There's always a possibility. So we stay safe. We do our best. We let Jesus do the rest. Amen to that too. We got the ability to play the game and win. So I hope and pray today you paid attention a little bit about divisions of you, divisions of the pieces, and line of defense. Oh, by the way, all right, when your corporation starts to make money, that LLC will become an S Corp, LLP S Corp, C Corp S Corp. You see, the S Corp allows you to file one tax return with you and the corporation single filing. And then you're going to get a paycheck. But then your house payment offsets that too. You're going to learn to break even. What a concept. Now, you can go to class tomorrow, class on Friday and Saturday too. But again, if you got to let us know if you want to go. But I'm just having fun. So the bottom line today is very simple. I hope and pray you listened and learned. And we got the ability to play the game to win. And that was the goal. So 800-254-9506. I think you should call it right away. But again, that's going to be up to you. Of course, that has to happen right now. So we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.